You can send me all the riches in the world. You can tempt me with the palaces of kings. I'd give 'em back with a big old sack and keep the simple things. I've got the simple things. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with an Earth 2 Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hi to Dashi. Hello, Dashi, we love you. So, what you just heard there was a little bit of a sample from one of that Hey Arnold episodes, Mr. Win with the simple things. And it got me to thinking, okay, what have we seen music in general be good for? Well, and again, I took notes again today. The Tesla Cybertruck squad, for every rapper that has mentioned Tesla in its lyrics is Prime Society, Lil X, Steven, Cannon, 101, Assistant Blade, Klaus, Heifer, Umlauf, YG, 2 Chainz, Big Sean, Nicki Minaj, Gucci Mane, 2 Chainz, Young Dolph, 2 Chainz, Monica, Young Thug, 21 Savage, 5 Gang, 88 Glam, Marshmello, Anne Marie, Nestle, AJ Tracy, Black Bear, Buddy, ASAP Ferg. And that's just people mentioning Tesla, which is big. And again, they don't do any advertising. But imagine those people, again, once things go rap, and we've had Mr. J1S, Carlos Jones, rap about Earth 2. We've had Oliver Jones make music about Earth 2. We've had Non-Fungible Wonderful make music about Veve and Omi, Ghostbusters and all that. Now, these are relatively unknown artists. I mean, maybe they have a couple thousand followers each, maybe something. I think Oliver Jones' music has a little bit more than that. But either way, none of the big names that I just mentioned for Tesla have mentioned Omi or Veve or Earth 2 yet, but I'm pretty sure they will. You've had Logan Paul that's mentioned both. You've had other YouTubers that mentioned both as well. But we also had rapper Travis Scott mention Tesla Cybertruck and the Cyberquad feature in his video, along with the flamethrower. Now, why country specifically? Well, right now, country is... Take anything you want from country, whether it's the Country Music Awards, whether it is NASCAR, which is always the #1 sport. It's not baseball, it's not boxing, it's not UFC. NASCAR is the #1 sport in the United States. Because rednecks, they love their NASCAR. They love country. Larry the Cable Guy, probably like one of the most popular comedians ever. And you're just thinking like, Larry the Cable Guy? The guy from the Redneck Comedy Tour? Yeah, him. Country is like the biggest thing in the US. What was the most profitable thing to be in the 2000s? Probably a country singer after 9/11. Oh my God, they got freaking huge. So if we can get country, someone, somewhere is listening, this video is going to be shared, someone is going to hear it, and they're like, I'm going to write a country song about it. There's a lot of talented people in here. Maybe Oliver Jones Music can try to do a country song about Earth 2 and Omi, but once that goes viral, yeah, that's, again, that's going to be one of the big catalysts. And again, we've seen it already in rap. We've seen it already in not rap, whatever Oliver Jones Music sings in, I forget. And then also at the same time, when we have country, I think that'll be a big catalyst. When China comes up, that'll be a big catalyst. Because again, right now, both of these projects, both of these apps, you can only find in English. Again, once it gets translated, it's going to be huge. And again, this is before the announcements of what I think would eventually one day be like Nintendo, Pokemon, Star Wars, Disney. None of those are confirmed yet. But they have Marvel, which we suspected for a long time, and we suspected correctly. Wouldn't it be really cool to see country music artists like in their videos, to see the Veveverse or platforms on Earth 2, like Hollow Buildings? I'm not saying we can get Taylor Swift right away, but I don't know if she plays video games. But I guarantee you, a lot of the males that are in country, probably a few of them play video games. And maybe they just like the simple things. Now, moving on to the questions and comments here. Pada333 says, How you doing, Randy? Hope you have a great weekend. What do you think about the Dogecoin millionaire? Should he have sold? More is better to create a career being an influencer. Yeah, that Dogecoin millionaire took a big risk putting in money into a coin that had no utility. It was a meme coin. It went up, and he would have been a multi-millionaire, and if he would have sold, but he did not sell, and now he's got, I think, around the same as what he had when he did right before he invested. So maybe he has a little bit more, and I hope the best for him. But the Dogecoin millionaire, again, when he was on Iced Coffee or something with Graham Stephan and Andre Jick, he didn't really seem to have too much of the, not financials, the fundamentals in the investment. It was just like, no, meme coin, Doge, Moon, Elon Musk, like, which again, it is fine if you kind of want to do a pump and dump, which I would never recommend, I would never do. But again, that coin had no utility, so it would have made sense for him to sell. But again, there's no telling how big Doge could have gone. Could have gone to $1. Would he have sold then? I don't know. When this goes to $1, yeah, I'll have sold some by that point, and I'll sell a little more at $1. But because I have so much, when this goes to 10 cents, okay, that's $8 million. If I were to sell right there, the price would take a poop, because that's such a big block of orders. I would never do that. I would have to, again, when it reaches 10 cents, I'll just sell $1 million. That's only 100,000. Because I have 89 million, it makes sense for me to just do that slowly. 42 cents, sell a little bit more. And each time we have a party. So at 20 cents, we're going to have a party in New York. 25 cents, we're having the party in Vegas. I might sell $1 million there. I'm going to sell $1 million at 42 cents because I want to do a big giveaway for all my subscribers. 69 cents for the same thing, mostly because of the memes and the lols. But again, for that. And then I'll start selling again at $1. Even if I sold 30 million by the time we get to $1, okay, well, I have 50-something million left, and I just need to wait for it to get to $2 for me to be 100 millionaire. I could hodl the whole thing up to like $1.20, and then I could have 100 million. But again, I wouldn't dump everything all at once. It'd be a slow progression of selling. Potter33 says, hello, Dashy. Aria Realty says, hi. Aria Realty, are you in Atlantic City today? Let me know. Gary O says, good morning. Ginferno says, howdy. Grandmaster Mawa says, what do you think the E2 update was earlier? Oh, so that is the other thing. E2 did have an update, but I didn't see anything when I went to go and look at the website. Again, I'm not on a computer. I'm just on my cell phone. And when I went to look before, after the update, where people were like, yeah, it's slowly coming back, I didn't really see anything. So, there's nothing new as far as, right, we had the resources, that was new at one point under profile, but there's nothing new outside of that. But the resources before, though, we couldn't click any new buttons, like no crafting, no slotting. Resources before, that number was down to 0 on the left, so that we couldn't buy, not resources, we couldn't buy jewels before. So it's like, okay, that's a little interesting that we can't buy jewels at that moment. Again, that was just part of the update, but now they're back. You can list them for 18 cents, 21 cents, whatever it is. I haven't bought any yet today. I might later. I don't know. I'll keep you all posted. I did wind up getting 36 jewels yesterday, so I got a little bit more, which was nice. But the E2 update, again, I do believe that when Ethereum 2.0 comes out, that's going to be the release of the crypto, of the blockchain, of the of the essence and everything else. Could we get resources before then? Yeah, sure, probably. But again, when they said the utility of the jewels right now is pretty minuscule and they'll get bigger and better, I think it'll get bigger and better when Ethereum 2.0 comes out. So we're going to have to wait for that. Kind of same as OMI. Even though OMI, they did say we would get another exchange most likely before the switch over to Immutable X. Probably be in the next month and a half, give or take. Switch over to Immutable X. Again, whenever Ethereum 2.0 comes out, it's going to be huge. Can't wait for it. Again, that you don't want to switch over to the Ethereum blockchain right now just because the gas fees are going to be insane. Gas fees are horrendous. But after Ethereum 2.0, there's going to be really no gas fees. So, and also, I was watching a video yesterday. I forget the name of it, but I'll show you guys right now. I'm just going to look it up in my history. Yes, it is 8 reasons why Veve will be massive successful. It is from Gammaverse, Veve. That's the name of it. I watched that last night and I got pumped. I was like, oh my good golly gosh. Basically, he was just going over. I'll just do a quick reaction thing, or not reaction. All right, so we have number 1 on his list. was the team. Knowledge, rappers, what was it? Oh, GTA RP, the Grand Theft Auto replay. And he was also saying outside of that you have, what was it, Fortnite, which is a free game, racking in billions of dollars a year. How? Why? Because they have stuff that aren't NFTs, but they're only, to that marketplace where you can go and buy skins. Like I've said before, skins on Fortnite, CSGO. Fortnite's not the only one. And when you spend money on those skins in Fortnite, you can't sell them back. You can't trade them to anyone. Like, your money ends there. But he makes a good point on saying, like, with Veve, you're going to be able to, you could probably 5 or 10x your money. You could probably, I literally, on Donnie, someone like 260x their money. It's ridiculous. What was Donnie at for 17 gems? Let's do the math real quick. Say 39,000 divided by 17. You 2,294 extra money if you got Donnie on the drop. Absolutely bananas. Ethan Youngberg, what's going on? Howdy. Christian Velasco says, good morning, Randy. Good morning. How's everyone doing today? So yeah, this was pretty interesting as far as that video went. I watched it twice last night. That's how I shared it on Twitter. I was like, this is great. I was talking with a couple of friends this morning saying if it does go down to 0.001 or below, like I've told you guys before, I will sell my Bitcoin for that. But it's hard not to buy right now. I mean, I don't have the money, so I can't. But what do we got right now? We got for OMI, I think it's down again. 0.00236. Only cost $2,400 for a million OMI. Past 7 days, we're down 18%. Past 30 days, we're up 11%. Past 3 months, we're down 61%. And in the past year, we are up just a point under 4,900. So, yeah, that's something that I thought was pretty insane. Also, I have been hearing a lot of good things about Axie Infinity, how a lot of people can make money with it. I have not gone deep down the rabbit hole to actually play, but it looks pretty fun. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if Veve will have something different. I was actually thinking about that before, the fact that, if we could ask them on next week's AMA, hey, are you going to take any cues from Axie Infinity, where Axie Infinity is a lot of breeding and it's a lot of, pay to earn type of things. And we might have some of the same things. I don't think we can have breeding though. It wouldn't really make sense. Like, if breed Superman and the Joker, it doesn't make sense as far as making other NFTs. I don't think you'll need to. Again, I love breeding. I love that mechanic that you see in Fire Emblem, that you see in Pokemon. But this, it doesn't really make sense for Veve to have that, because none of these NFTs, I think, I maybe Big Barda and Superman, maybe Supergirl and Nightwing, something like that. But again, like, you don't have the characters to be able to, what's going to make a brand new NFT? It just doesn't make sense. But in that same breath, I do think the gambling aspect might include loot boxes, saying like, okay, spend this amount, and then you might get a certain amount of NFTs that way. That might be, because again, they take 40 or the top 90 of some NFTs, and if they do that, well, some of them are going to be for giveaways. Some of them might be for the loot boxes. So that's something that I thought would be pretty cool as well. It would kind of piss me off if I spent $100 on loot boxes and I got like, a Loch Ness monster that's worth like $30. But at the same time, you can spend $50 on a loot box and potentially get something like maybe a Supergirl or get an ultra rare somewhere else. That'd be insane. That would be bananas. Right now, the prices haven't gone and dipped too much more. Again, the ones I've been watching have been Starfire and Eddie Russo Batman, or all of the first set of the first drop. So I'll take a look right now and see exactly what we're at. Oh, actually, let me see Lucky as well, because Lucky has been rising despite the bear market. We're still at around 2K for Lucky. That golden guy, a Comic-Con exclusive, and it's just so cool. and you can buy Lucky, and that completes your set. So let's see what we got. All right, let's see Starfire here. Let's see what she's at. 80 for sale in the market. You can get Starfire for 900, but there was only 1,052 made of Starfire. And the Batman Black and White. Let's see what we got. Eddie Russo. What are we down to? still 2.9K, not much change from yesterday. But the Todd McFarlane, the one that is the first appearance, not a first edition, the first appearance, the only one in that set, you could get that literally for $620. That's insane. The first set, the fact that you can get those for a little under $5,000 is really, really good in my opinion. I think as mass adoption occurs, it's gonna again, watch that video. I should have linked it down below. I might do a reaction video to it. For those of you that missed last night, Poor Man Printing had a video of how Omi can get to $50 per Omi. And I know what you're thinking, like, all right, that's a little insane. And at one point, I was making fun of everyone doing the $10 predictions because everyone and their sister was doing it. And then I did the math for $11 an Omi. And why 11? Because I like to go one step beyond. But I did the $11 Omi thing, and it turned out we'd only need to be $1.69 trillion in order to have $11 Omi. It's like, okay. So I did some math yesterday, and I'll do it again on live real quick to see what outrageous market cap the coin would need for us to get to, for us to get to $50 per Omi. So right now, we have a market cap of 397.66 million. So let's say 397 market cap. So 397 million. And it is 0.00237 times 0.00237. So we would have to. Oh, I'm sorry. Right now, that's the market cap. What does it take for 0.00237 to reach $50? Okay, well, let's take a look. Times 25, 24, 22. 21, all right, 21. Let us say we have to reach, all right, 21.1 thousand. All right, so 21.1 thousand X. All right, so we take that number, 21,100, and we multiply it by the 397,640,000, and we would have a market cap of, oh, I'm sorry, that's wrong, 8.39 trillion. So 8.39 trillion would be for us, but that's the market cap for us to reach a $50 Omi. It's like the Chavez, like no one's ever gone above 3 trillion before. We're only at like 2 trillion, I think. And you're right, Tesla's not even a trillion, Facebook's barely a trillion, but Tesla, I think, will be a $6 trillion company by the end of 2030. And obviously this company's not, Veve's not going to overtake Tesla by the end of this decade. Most likely not. But at the end of 20 years, at the end of 2040, 8.4 trillion might not be out of the question. And that's if we have zero Omi burn from right now, which we're going to burn a lot of Omi. So let's say in the next 20 years, or however long, we burn half the Omi that will ever be in the circulating supply. Well, what would the market cap have to be? Divide by 2, it's less than 4.2 trillion. 4.2 trillion would be $50 an Omi if we burn half, which we could do that easily in the next 20 years. Easily. I think we could be a $1 trillion company, I don't know, probably by the, maybe the end of the decade. Now, it's like, Chavez, that's never been done. You know, a $1 trillion company, $1 trillion market cap in a decade has never been done. You're absolutely right. Bitcoin was the closest. Did it in like 11 or 12 years, give or take. But why would we need to go and say, Bitcoin, again, was laughable for the first like 5 or 6 years. People were just like, even now people are just still against it. And why has no one ever hit a $1 trillion company in 10 years? Well, when Amazon and Apple were Amazon was just starting out, the internet was in its infancy. Apple started when there almost was no internet. And Tesla, again, they had a giant manufacturing issue. They went through manufacturing hell for years, and they lost money for years. Veve is not losing money. Veve is making money. They're profitable this year. They're going to make like $80 million, not $100 million, whatever it is. That's insane for their first full year in operation. I'm not talking about the first few years they were losing money just because they had to pay everyone's licenses and they had to do all this, pay everyone an OMI and all that. But I mean actually operating and turning a profit is just bananas that first year. Tesla didn't do that until last year or 2 years ago, but doing it now. And things move so much more quickly now than they did years ago. And again, kids are on the it's very easy to be the king of NFTs for Veve because it's so simple. It's so hard to get older people, again, most older people, say you need to get a MetaMask and you need to buy Ethereum and you need to connect your bank out to that and use your Ethereum to buy USDT. It's just bananas to try to get older people to buy into most NFTs. But for Veve, it's so simple. You have that, put money in, you get gems, you use the gems to buy it, and that's it. They give you your wallet right there. You don't have to set anything up. They give you your gem wallet, your OMI wallet, and your NFT wallet right there. It's so simple. So shout out to Poor Man Printing for making that video and forcing me to do the math. Just thought that was really cool. Moving on here. Ethan Youngberg says, what is going on with country music? Well, Ethan Youngberg, what I thought would just be, because when you want to feature something as an artist that's cool and uprising in your videos, in your lyrics. I read before the beginning of the video, just go listen the first 2 minutes, all the artists that mention Tesla and people that feature Tesla because it's cool. And you think they're not going to do that with this? They're definitely going to do that with this. It's going to, I can't wait for that. So I'm just waiting for that. Whether it's sooner or later, it's going to happen. Just because of how big it is with the metaverse. And do you want to mention Mark Zuckerberg in your video, or would you want to mention Veve? You're going to probably want to mention Veve. Keith Smith says, I want to buy OMI at 0.001. Yeah, me too. me too, friend. Pato says, Axie Infinity looks cool, but you need $2,000 investment to get started and do well in the game. Well, some people can do that, and more power to them. Batilio says, Wheeler Walker Jr. has the best breakup country song. That looks like an old crackhead Pikachu. That's great. Ethan Youngberg says, I'm so scared right now. I'm waiting for my paycheck any day now, and I need to get my hands on more OMI before it goes up. I applaud you. Just be advised, if you buy it up here, it could go down to 0.001. It could shoot up. I don't know what it's going to do. I just know if it goes down, I'll buy more. Batilio says, Ethan, it won't go up. Be at ease. Yeah. Don't say that as a matter of fact. We don't know. But I mean, yeah, just because of the token unlocks next month in conjunction with possibly not getting a new exchange, or the new exchange might be, not that good, not going to a immutable X for a little while. There's a chance that it does go down, and chance that Bitcoin ETF does not get approved. Yeah, chance that a lot of this goes down. Matteo says there are some that are buying right now, thinking just like you, not realizing that after they buy, it will go even further down. Only way it goes up is if a whale manipulates. I mean, there isn't really too much mass adoption right now. So I mean that we did get a lot of people from Comic-Con, not enough to move the price, I don't think. And again, even if it was enough to move the price, there are a lot of whales, trying to keep the price down for whatever reason. I don't know. But yeah, I'm very excited about it, about the future. Again, I buy whenever I have money. As soon as I sell a Pokemon card, I'm going to buy as soon as I get that money. But again, that's just me. But Zillow says, true value of OMI due to its utility is in the 0.001s range, which is where it was prior to Marvel announcement and pump that followed. I mean, you have to also remember, Vetsilio, that Ben Gadenzi is a big part-time responsible for this OMI thing, who had, I don't know how many hundreds of millions of coins that he had, but so the price should be a lot higher than where it is right now. But it's not just because of Ben Gadenzi. I don't think it's really for anything else. Again, that's just my opinion. Wubba Wubba says, I'm waiting for it to go below 0.002 before buying more. Not a bad strategy. If you have enough right now and you're like, you know what, I'm fine if I don't get any more, but if it dips below this and then you go and buy some, by all means. Yo, what up now, Valentine? How's it going? I hope you had a good sleep. Vetsilo says, I'm with you, Wubba. Same here, Vetsilo. Yeah. If it does go below that, I will buy more. I have to sell more Bitcoin for that. No, I don't want to. Now Valentine says, just powered through a high intensity training session. Let's get it now. I'm gonna go do arms after this. Huh. I had an oatmeal cookie and some crackers from an MRE. I've been eating nothing but MREs and Taco Bell because I need to save money. So yeah. E2 Treasure Hunt says, projecting out 20 years is entirely speculative because so many innovations and tech advances will happen that completely new industries will happen just like the past 20 years. I think the most important company of the century is either going to be Tesla or it hasn't been invented yet. Like, it hasn't even been started. The most important company, and what I mean by that is that what's going to be better for humans. Better for us, honestly, it's Veve, because we're all invested, and it's going to make us rich. But as far as the world goes, yeah, the most important company this century most likely hasn't even been invented yet. Just because it's, again, there's another 80 years, 78 years to go before the end of the century. Now Valentine says, I think if we see no major announcements, MTL, immutable exchanges in August, and we'll probably be fluctuating around the 0.001 to 0.002. I hope so. Gives me a lot of time to buy some, to sell some Pokemon cards and to, oh yeah, my buddy. For Bitcoin to go up, and if Bitcoin goes up and OMI does not go up, sell a little bit. Oh, that'd be great. If Bitcoin goes up to like 60K and Bitcoin goes and OMI goes down to like 0.001, and I'm able to get like 30 million. That'd be insane. Vasilia says, I'm starting to believe that the ingredients in Taco Bell food triggers muscle growth hormone. Experienced it myself even without lifting. It's very possible. Because I do notice myself bulking when I eat a lot of it. I think a lot of that just has to do with the amount of calories that's in it. But that'd be interesting to have a study done, seeing like, oh, I wonder where this can go. I would be very, very happy with that. Ethan Youngberg says, does it not scare you that the hard drive that you put your OMI on, if destroyed or broke, you lose around $200,000? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but just because it's not on the internet, for me, it just seems a little safer. Just because it just can't be hacked. You know, it's on the outer net. It's not on the internet. So, like when Trust Wallet was on my phone, I mean, again, most likely the ways that you mess yourself up is when, excuse me, is if somebody were to give you a call and say like, all right, we're from Trust Support, and we need your download QR code, and you need to put in your new seed phrase, and then it will be secure. Like, unless you're stupid enough to fall for that, most likely you won't get hacked. The only other way would be to somehow hack into like your router or something, and put in like a keylog on your phone somehow, download it so that this way it logs the password. Maybe that's it, but yeah, I'm not either way. Whether it's Trust Wallet, Nano Ledger X, I'm not really too worried. Again, if you're gonna try to break into a bank, good luck. Vetsilo says, I'm starting to believe that the ingredient... Oh, yeah, I just read that. I'm an idiot. Vetsilo says, steak quesadillas, steak quesadilla, and steak crunchwrap is what I ate for a month for dinner, and sausage egg muffins in the morning. That sounds so good. So that should be a fat mess, but I'm not. Well, steak is good. Steak is relatively lean. And again, egg McMuffins, you're eating eggs, so that's pretty good as well. I don't know about all the carbs in there and all that, but outside of that, it's pretty good. Ooh. I am not doing that. I'm vibrating. I don't know why. That is not me. I've been hitting the bag a lot lately. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with that. Oh, Akomi just tweeted. And Veve says, hey, Akomi fam, are you following us on Instagram yet? And yes, I am. And then Akomi says, well, obviously. So, yeah, if you don't follow them on Instagram, that is their page. Veve_official. Oficial. All right, and oh, I got a new. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. I have a. I'm sorry. Moving on. E2 Treasure Hunt says, you're going to reach 100 million Omi. You're going to be filthy rich. Remember us little guys, brother. I think that if it does go down to 0.001, I will try to get the extra 11 million Omi, and I'll try to get to 100 million. If it does do that, if it doesn't, again, even if it goes down to 0.0019, I can't. I just don't have the money for it. But if it goes down to 0.001, then I might be able to. Or imagine below that, that'd be insane. But Tio says Dashi is coming to life. Dashi will always be a part of my life. I love that doggo so freaking much. Nathan Hoffner says lean doesn't equal healthy. Animal fat from healthy animals is a real superfood. Don't let them fool you. That's a good point. It's a good point. Lean is definitely, yeah, that is subjective. Gabe Vincent says you can lose or break your ledger and just get another one and put in your phrase words and you're good to go. Really? I don't think that's true. But if it is, cool. If not, I don't think it is, because they were very specific about, so like, no, if you lose this, we can't help you. Like, if it gets destroyed, we can't help you. So again, maybe it is. I'd have to check it out. Oliver Jones Music, we're just talking about you before. All good things, saying my nails are looking fly. It is time for my body. 30-minute Patreon member shout out. I did a country song before, but there was only like 4 people watching. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sing it again. No, I can't sing it again. I X'd out of it. But I will try to do. Well, we're all just living on a prayer, right? Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. I cannot sing him for my life. Ginferno says, that's your body twitching / getting excited for more Taco Bell. Good morning, Megatron. You heard. How's it going? Vazio says, Nathan, I'm in a bit of an eating rut, but I know what you mean. Nathan says, just buy a bunch of ground beef. Even cheap ground beef is way healthier than all that crap you're eating. Yeah, I love ground beef. I love meat. I just, one, I don't really have a usable kitchen, and I have MREs, so I don't have to buy it, and Taco Bell is cheap. Talk is cheap, but lies are expensive. Sorry. I should have sang that. Vatilo says, did keto and carnivore last year. Had great results. Yeah, keto's great. Keto didn't really work for me. I never got like the keto flu. I need carbs every once in a while. The only time where it kind of did work for me was when I was just eating eggs, fish, egg whites, like baby kale, baby spinach and kale. But I was also in a major caloric deficit when I did that. The caloric deficit was real. I was eating like 1,600 calories a day, and I was sprinting. I was working out. Like it was rough. It was really rough. Oliver Jones video says, hope all is well with you, Randy. Oh God, I missed you talking. It's okay, Oliver Jones. It's okay. It's fine. Daniel Goodwin says, hey bud, not bragging, but I was a male stripper and personal trainer for years. So because you're good with us legendary followers, I'll send you some better cheat meal options. Oh, thanks Dan. I was as well years ago, back when I had a little bit of a leaner face. I was much leaner, and I had abs. It was for a summer, but it was fun. It was good. But yeah, totally. Share the secrets. Matilio says, yeah, I ate ground beef and eggs for like 6 months in great quantities. Once a day, every day. Oh, so you're doing the intermittent fasting too. Nice. Yeah, Oliver Jones says, ooh, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer, baby. Wubba Wubba says, yeah, that's the passphrase is for so you can recover it unless someone got into it first and transferred your coins out. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, we have a super chat from Oliver Jones Music, a €2 super chat. Thank you for that, OJM, with the karaoke. You know what? You're gonna get for that, Oliver Jones. You're gonna get what was it? Use my kitchen, unusable. What was I saying before? What was the song that I was singing before? Uh, Not was it Nice Guys Finish Last? I completely forget. I'll sing it when I remember it. Um, Daniel Goodwin says, "What are your body goals first?" I just want to get ripped. I mean, I wish I could get more muscle, but because of my shoulders right now, I can't lift heavy. Like, so when I go to the gym later, it's just going to be high reps, lightweight, that type of deal. Because I can't lift heavy right now. At some point when my shoulders heal, maybe I will be able to, and I would love to get the big arms again. Big muscles, big beautiful muscles, but I just can't right now. So my goal right now is to just lean out really, really heavily. Yeah. Do as I say, not as I do, because the shit's so deep you can't run away. Beg to differ on the contrary, agree with every word that you say. Talk is cheap and lies are expensive, my wallet's fat and so is my head. Hit and run and then I'll hit you again, a smart ass, but I'm playing. That was for you, Oliver Jones music, I love you. Gabe Vincent says, give someone your face words and see how fast they put your crypto on a new ledger. Yeah, no one's got that. Bill Ska says, 100% carnivore. This is the way. Bill Ska, I love like all the meat eaters in here. Nathan Hoffner says, nose to tail carnivore is where it's at. You can add honey and a few least toxic plants for some extra carbs. I love honey. And some plants, like I said, I love kale. I like spinach. Broccoli sprouts, I think, are really good for you because when you bite into them, they release what's called isothiocyanates. And the isothiocyanates are really good at helping prevent dementia. It's a really, really good... broccoli sprouts are so good for you. Not Brussels sprouts, broccoli sprouts. But yeah, I love a lot. I love a lot of vegetables, but I love meat even more. Yeah. Keith Smith says, ha 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 ha. And again, OJM, thank you for that $2 super chat. It means the world. Albert Joe's music says, let's go, living on prayer. Let's go, get that bread. Bill Scott says, what's the price of jewels going for right now? It's about 21 to 22 cents for jewels. I bought some every day. Have not bought some yet today. I was waiting to see what was going on with that update. I guess it updated. I still haven't noticed really anything with the Earth 2 update, or at least nothing that I can see on my cell phone. Maybe it's different on a computer or on a laptop. I don't know yet. E2 Treasure Hunts says, steak quesadillas, 600 calories of bliss. Gotta add the picante sauce. OJM says, do you get money from these stickers? I do. I get like 70% of the money. I don't know. I remember doing the calculations once. It was like between 70%, give or take, between 60 and 80%. So I do. So thank you, OJM. That means the world. Vacilio says, Nathan, I think we follow the same people. Saladino, Dr. Baker. I have heard of Saladino before. Oh, Nathan says yes. Keith Smith says, yeah, they fixed the website for mobile devices. Wait, so can I go and... I don't think I can. If they fixed it for mobile devices, can I go and... oh my god, Oliver Jones music with a €5 super chat. Thank you so much, OJM. That means the world. With a shocked face. Is that Skeeter? Is that a jacked Skeeter from Doug? OJM, I love you. So if they fixed it for mobile, can I make hollow buildings on my phone now? I cannot. I've tried, but I cannot. It's all good. I'll get to it eventually. I can't do crafting or slotting it either. But again, it's okay. I will get it eventually. Woo. Nathan says, you know what's up. Daniel Goodwin says, to get ripped safely and fast, it's all diet. This will be tough, but after the food cramps go away, you'll think clear and feel like you're floating when you walk. No, I understand 100%. Again, I've done it before. If I haven't shown you, I'll show you guys right now real quick what I was like in, that's January of 17. What I was like in 2016, right after I deployed, or during my deployment, or I was actually at New York Comic Con. So that was the beefy Chavez, like 196 pounds of just beefcake, where I was with my friend Erica, and yeah, like I got so freaking huge. So that, but then after I decided that I was going to be, what do you call it? Uh, Lean out. Like literally, like 8 months later, I got pretty. That's not even the leanest I was. I got very lean, and I had short hair. But sorry, just saw a picture of my ex, and oh, my body, my feels. So yeah, I have been very lean before. I went from 196 pounds to 167 pounds, and I felt so much better. My body just wanted to be lean by itself, um, and I felt so much better. My knees hurt less, my joints hurt less, and I was a lot faster. It was very cool. Um, and now I just again my arms are lean, my legs are lean because I can't really lift, but I do have not the best tummy. I have a big tummy still. But Taylor says, "Damn straight, brother." And again, OJM, thank you so much for that €5 super chat. That means the world. Oliver Jones says, I gotta go, my friend. But have a great. Okay, I love you, OJM. I love you. Goodbye. Thank you. Meow meow meow. Facepalm F15 says, "Yo, so on Twitter you found that game Gammaverse dude. You guys need to link up. Yeah, dude, that Gammaverse guy is so freaking cool. I would love to do a video with him. I want to do videos with Taps, with Poor Man Printing, with everyone. I've done 2 with Dan Lee. Yeah, I want to do more. That'd be really fun. And again, that's just on the Veveverse side. On the Earth 2 side, I've done it with Aria Realty. I've done stuff with Guidebook Gaming multiple times. You know, King Tech Ops and Nameless. And then I've a link down below for them for Guidebook Gaming. And then I've also done videos with My Name is Human podcast, you know, the Snoke Show. Like, so I've done a lot of collaborations with them. It's really good. I should do more on the Veve side. Daniel Goodwin says, "Eat once a day after lifting, any amount of weight until exhaustion and failure. Only veggies and meat. But on leg days, have some rice. Do this for 8 weeks, then it's time to drop water weight." Yeah, leg day was yesterday, so good stuff. And I've been sprinting the last few days too. Not today, because I'm doing arms today. Daniel Goodwin says, "Then you eat asparagus every day with your meal and you will clean cut." Yeah, asparagus is great. I love it. Oliver says it's not euros, that's big boy pounds. So the $7 you gave me is $9.71 USD. Well, thank you, Oliver Jones Music. That means the world. You are so beautiful to me. Then a good one says, "Asparagus for a week straight, all the water will leave your body." I wonder why that is, but nice. That's also probably why, just I think as Austin Powers Gold member, as he's trying to like pee, he's eating a bunch of asparagus, and I guess that makes sense now. I didn't know that because that movie came out like 15 years ago. Oh God, the movie came out so long ago. Be careful. I will definitely be careful. I remember literally at San Diego Comic-Con, where I wanted to be lean for, I was so dehydrated and I was so ripped that one day. It was beautiful. It was great. I loved it. And why? Well, because it was for Comic-Con. I had to be, so I was minus 20 pounds. Yeah, minus like 21 pounds, and that was me. So imagine me right now, but 21 pounds leaner. And it's not like I have huge legs or anything. My legs are pretty heckin' small. So it was like just 21 pounds leaving my gut. That's pretty much it. Daniel Goodwin says, "Natural bodybuilders use asparagus just before a show." That does make some sense, because they definitely want to look good. They want to see all those rips and everything. Yeah, I can't. I'm so small right now. So small. Anyway, guys, that's probably going to be about it for me for today. I do have a lot of stuff going on, including going to the gym. I have to show my friend Mark how to buy Omi. He's not going to do that much. He might just get a million or two Omi, give or take. So hopefully we can figure it out. Again, I haven't done it before because I always give money to Aria Realty, and Aria Realty buys it for me. And so we'll figure it out. I know there's multiple videos saying how to buy Omi, so anyway, guys, I love you all. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye, Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I'll see you all later. Probably not going to stream tonight. I'll be at the girlfriend's. I'll try to stream again on Sunday. Maybe. I don't know. All right. Bye, guys. Meow, 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 meow. Wow.